If you watched Wednesday's video, you will wonder how can OSHKOSH get better, but it does. Join me on my Thursday adventure. So it's getting close to 8:30 in the morning on Thursday. I'm walking to Forum Stage 5 to hear a presentation on the MiG jet fighter aircraft. I think it's going to be the MiG-23, the MiG-29, and the Su-27. Like I said before, these Forums Plaza, just north of Control Tower, have speakers every hour, different subject at each forum stage. I think there's 10 or 12 different forum stages, basically a pole barn. Presentations for the day on them. Walk up to the front, get a good seat.
Back in the 50s and 60s. Okay, this is a fighter interceptor. What we have here in the Soviet world, put all that on in trailers. I call it trailer trash. All the different trailers. If you're a combat pilot, you got to learn your trailer trash. What you want to blow up on the ground, all the stands and all the trailers and all that crap. So they do it all from trailer trash on the ground up linking to the airplane. And the airplanes themselves, I don't want to talk about the flanker. Flanker's a little different bird. It's got a little more capability as far as payloads go, interflight.
The MiG presentation by Tom Woodford was excellent. Now we'll make our way up to the Warbird area for the 10 a.m. Warbirds in Review presentation of the Lockheed P-38 Lightning Jandita. Here we are back in the Warbird area on Thursday morning, getting close to 10 o'clock. 2 Hellcats on the front, 3 Hellcats, no, 3 Wildcats in the front, 3 Mustangs. As you can see, there's quite a few open spaces in the Warbird area. 2 Corsairs left. This is what normally happens by Thursday in the Warbird area. A lot of Warbirds pack up and leave. I guess they got other commitments to go to, other places to go to, or maybe they see bad weather coming and they leave. Anyway, here's this Cavalier Mustang with tip tanks.
It really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand. And so the next day the cap went out dressed in a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle one company B. A truly attitude flows to the bar. It boogie rhythm, he kept on going. Let's the basic guitar playing with him.
Basically, I'm going to introduce these guys. We're going to get, the less I talk, the better. I'm going to get these guys to talk about the airplane, talk about somebody's dad. We're going to do a quick walk around. I just want to make sure, too, we being here, thanks for bringing the airplane here. Recent restoration, I think, correct me, the 25th of June is when it was finished. That's and so here we are. With that, I'm going to say the first guy here on my left here is Jason Zala. He's CEO of The Roost. On the other side there, we've got Robbie Robbins, and if you think that name is familiar, well, yeah, take a look at the name on the airplane, and yeah, that was his dad. Something they did, I'm not sure they even mentioned it in the video there, but his dad retired as a lieutenant general, and yeah, so he had a great start with his dad, and it continued on. He is also a military pilot. His brother is a military pilot. We have a very similar background, both F4 guys, F-16 guys. He's a little bit before me, but yeah, he'll be talking a little bit about his dad and some of the how it was growing up there. But we also know that not everybody really has a big part of what we're all
The P-38 presentation was excellent, and it was great to see a Harrier taxiing by. We'll have a quick lunch at the Warbird Cafe and return at 1 o'clock for the Grumman Cats presentation by Rod Lewis and Steve Hinton Sr.
Does enchantment fall at every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And the towering feeling just to go. Somehow you are near.
The first airplanes that Grumman built for the U.S. Navy had no nicknames. Those stocky carrier-based biplanes were simply called the F-2F and the F-3F.
Rod Lewis, who is the owner of these aircraft, Lewis Air Legends, the Lewis Foundation. So Rod, would you take the number one hot seat, please?
Tom, thank you very much.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
you
you.
hosting us here, and incredible time to be here with you.
It is incredible, Rod. Thank you so very, very much. Next we have Steve Hinton Sr. You take the other seat. And where did we leave Stu? Let's bring Stu out here next to Steve. Thank you, Stu. Conrad Hufstedler. He flew the Wildcat in.
Traffic controller, and my first day on the job, the tower phone rings. Weird, nobody has that number, and I answered it, and the guy said, "I'm Donald Duck, and I want to come in from the north," and I hung up on him. My tower chief, who was this old grizzled controller from Midway back in the day, goes, "Who is that?" I was like, "Oh, it was a prank call. Some guy named Donald Duck said he's going to come in from the north in about 15 minutes. And he goes, "No, he means it. He's got a vagabond. He's going to come in from the north. Like, you better be ready for him." So, Don's sitting in the front row here. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about MASH. My name's Chris Henry. I'm the museum manager here. Is anybody planning on attending tonight, the Theater in the Woods? Awesome. Just a warning, I mean, some of this will be a little bit of the same, but there's also some other stuff coming tonight too.
After an entertaining MASH presentation, we are off to the air show.
Brittany is up on the flight line. Brittany, what is coming up next? I think we have a demonstration of takeoff and landing.
Hey Steve, welcome everyone. I am down on the ground.
Okay, Ben, here's the thing. You pull back on the stick, you go up. House is gonna.
Like you said, Kevin, now we're the picture.
Of the airplane, forward stick to keep the nose out. Scooping towards the ground. That is that's what she.
That ends an awesome Thursday at OSHKOSH AIRVENTURE. We have 2 days left, Thursday and Friday. Now it's time to bike back to camp, have some supper, download the videos and photographs, and have some cold sodas.
This has been a KPK Air 18 video production. Thank you for watching.